suggestions that Meghan has been going to a few parties recently without Harry, and he's been at home.
It won't be enough for Meghan, and it won't be enough for Harry. And she will just go off, and her next step is a billionaire. Because she's got millions, so why not step up to a billionaire?
Harry's people, that he's got a couple of rooms somewhere in Montecito where he can go to and have a bit of quiet time away from Meghan.
Imagine going from Golden Boy Prince to Hollywood's coldest guest list. That's Prince Harry's reality, and it's brutal. Meghan Markle once promised him a California fairy tale. Power, fame, a global platform bigger than Buckingham Palace. But fast forward to now, and the world is whispering something darker. Meghan may already be planning her exit, and Harry, the man who once had the world at his feet, is left with nothing. From billionaire whispers to solo power moves, from Hollywood doors slamming shut to icy stares at the palace, this is the story of how Meghan is rising, Harry is fading, and their once sparkling fairy tale is cracking wide open.
People who are extraordinarily rich for quite a long time now. And I don't know whether they're not interested in her or she hasn't fancied them, but she's still hanging on.
Remember Harry in his prime? The cheeky grin, the swagger, the prince you could have a beer with? He was adored by the public, tolerated by the press, and protected by the palace. A soldier on the front lines, but also the party prince sneaking out the back door of London clubs at 3 a.m. Harry was contradictions wrapped in charm. But Meghan didn't marry the beer buddy prince. She married the golden ticket. And for a while, it worked. When they first landed in California, they were the hottest couple in Hollywood. Producers wanted meetings, celebrities wanted selfies, publicists wanted them on speed dial. They were the rebel royals turned A-list royalty. But here's the twist. By 2025, that shine has evaporated quietly, ruthlessly. Invitations dried up, guest lists got shorter, and suddenly, Harry, the man who once lit up every room, wasn't on the list at all.
Well, it does make me wonder because all signs point to some issues behind the scenes. I mean, professionally, they've had to separate. Their brand was toxic. They were practically radioactive.
Receipt number 1, the Hollywood freeze. Publicists began whispering, keep your distance. Not because Harry was scandalous, but because he was unpredictable. A casual dinner with him could end up in a Netflix special. A friendly chat might be retold in a memoir. Hollywood runs on image control, and Harry became a risk no one wanted. Receipt number 2, Meghan's anger. Behind the polished smiles, insiders say Meghan is livid. The California dream was supposed to elevate them into a new type of royalty. Brand deals, power moves, endless applause. Instead, she's watching her empire crack. Worse, the man she risked it all for has become forgettable.
To marry a billionaire and eventually fulfill her goal of becoming the governor of California.
Receipt number 3, solo moves. Meghan isn't the type to wait around. Insiders claim she's already taking meetings without Harry, cutting deals where his name isn't included, and cultivating alliances with Hollywood power players. Some even whisper about a billionaire in the mix. Whether true or tabloid smoke doesn't matter, because Meghan understands perception is everything. Receipt number 4, Harry's UK return. When the silence in Hollywood grew unbearable, Harry tried to stage a comeback in London. But insiders claim it wasn't even his idea. Meghan allegedly orchestrated it. Every handshake, every spontaneous photo, every speech, pre-scripted by her team. But the reception? Ice cold. Polite nods, forced smiles, friends keeping their distance. The prodigal son had become a liability.
America and the UK as well. So whether that travels into a separation for them, let's hope not, because there are two children at stake here, and they're both victims of...
Receipt number 5, Meghan's calculated absence. While Harry shuffled through awkward events in the UK, Meghan was photographed in California, coffee in hand, sunglasses on, laughing with a powerful executive. The timing was no accident. She wasn't just absent, she was radiant, free, independent, and her absence said more than her presence ever could.
Marriage of Harry and Meghan. There's a fault line down the middle of it. And I feel that will crack one day. Think about it.
Social media, of course, pounced. TikTok stitched Meghan's glamorous California stroll next to Harry looking miserable in London. She's glowing, he's crumbling. Twitter memes mocked Harry as the exiled royal who won't stop talking. Instagram captions joked, "From people's prince to people's pity." Even loyal Sussex fans started asking hard questions. Why wasn't Meghan supporting Harry during such a fragile moment? Why did her body language scream solo while his screamed managed? The internet smelled separation and turned it into content.
Where is my work? And I think that will wear thin in time as Meghan rises in Netflix firmament into whatever she will do, fashion, beauty, whatever.
For Harry, the fallout was crushing. In London, his old friends kept conversations surface level. Some skipped events altogether. The palace treated him like an invited guest, not a returning son. Even William and Kate kept things clipped, polite, rehearsed. Harry smiled for cameras, but anyone watching closely could see it. The spark was gone. Back home, things weren't better. Meghan's absences grew louder. Insiders describe Montecito as tense, the warmth of their marriage replaced with cold logistics, schedules, kids, strategy. For Harry, already a man without a country, the lack of a soft landing at home cut deeper than palace frost.
Meghan didn't actually love him and didn't really care for him.
This isn't just marital tension, it's strategic positioning. Meghan has always played the long game, optics, alliances, image, and now she's leaning into solo power moves, carefully curated red carpet appearances, strategic networking, whispers of new ventures where Harry doesn't fit, and maybe, just maybe, whispers of someone new. Meanwhile, Harry is drifting, not royal enough for the crown, not powerful enough for Hollywood, not controversial enough to dominate headlines. A man once adored, now reduced to pity shots of him surfing alone. The world has moved on, and Meghan seems to know it.
Of course, she's spot on. She just has used Harry as somebody she should tell what to do.
So what comes next? Insiders whisper Meghan's eyeing bigger stages. Fashion, beauty, politics. Some even claim she's still dreaming of California's governorship. And Harry? He's not in that script. Meghan's power play doesn't require a sidekick. In fact, her body language screams the opposite: independence. The whispers grow sharper. Could Meghan be preparing for life beyond Harry? From billionaire meetings to solo brand launches, every move feels like she's drafting her exit strategy. And Harry? He looks more like a supporting character than a co-star.
Marry very, very rich men because they'll have loads of money to buy clothes and a lovely house and they don't have to wash up and all that.
So here's the brutal truth. The fairy tale is fraying. Harry was once the golden prince, the rebel adored by millions. Now he's the man Hollywood avoids, the palace distrusts, and Meghan may no longer need. And Meghan, she's already writing her next chapter, whether it's billionaires, politics, or solo stardom. Her moves scream ascension. The question is, will Harry be left in the shadows, remembered only for who he was, not who he is? Or will Meghan's next act finally leave him behind entirely? Because sometimes the most devastating breakups don't happen with a statement. They happen with silence, with absence, and with one partner already halfway out the door. What do you think? Is Meghan plotting her billionaire future while Harry fades into irrelevance? Or can the Sussex brand still survive together? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be watching.